exposing how narcissists use gaslighting to manipulate you and how to respond to it. In today's video, I discuss gaslighting, a subtle kind of emotional, mental, and spiritual abuse. Gaslighting is always a symptom of narcissistic abuse. The word gaslighting refers to when someone attempts to make you doubt yourself, your recollections, and your worldview. And they do it by lying, minimizing, denying the truth, and twisting, deceiving, and distorting the truth. It occurs when someone intentionally manipulates your mind to make you feel a specific way. Gaslighting is a form of psychological abuse in which the victim is persuaded to believe they are responsible for what has occurred. It ultimately harms their feelings and thoughts. Why? A typical Spanish term for gaslight is to turn the cake onto the other side, a tactic for dealing with weakness by cleverly attacking another individual in order to shift attention from the underlying issue. Self-embarrassment is caused by expressing fake phrases with no basis in reality. Those who have endured this begin to distrust their own feelings and lose the ability to make sensible choices. It is a deception tactic called in Spanish as smokescreen or smoke curtain. It is a method for hiding anything or someone, or many people, from view. Even if people are obeying the rules and appear normal, nobody knows if something is being disguised privately for one's own convenience. Time is required for the truth to be revealed. Gaslighting is a sort of psychological manipulation in which one person attempts to convince another that what they are experiencing or have experienced in the past never occurred. The primary objective of the abuser is to make the victim question who they are, what they recall, and whether they are insane. They place greater importance on what they perceive and how they feel than on what they have accomplished and what they know. Thus, the victim and everyone else will not believe the abuser has committed any wrongdoing. Instead, they believe that the target is incorrectly perceiving, feeling, or remembering the situation. The liar is attempting to make you doubt yourself and question what you know to be true based on an objective examination of the situation. People will assert that you are overly sensitive, dramatic, emotionally unstable, and impulsive. In some circumstances, the perpetrator of the harm, a narcissist, is most terrified by the possibility of being discovered. And assigning blame to others, particularly in toxic and dysfunctional family systems, can cause a great deal of damage that can be difficult to repair. There is no doubt that gaslighting is a sort of emotional, mental, and spiritual abuse intended to cause fear, confusion, and anxiety in the victim. To clarify, both the abuser, who is known as the gaslighter, and the victim, who is known as the gaslighted, do this on purpose. Everyone is susceptible to gaslighting, regardless of age, color, gender, or intelligence. This has nothing to do with anything your abuser told you, and has no bearing on your mental health, rationality, or well-being. You are considerably more prone to be abused and exploited in this manner because you are innocent and compassionate. In many situations, this is due to a lifetime of abuse, including gaslighting and being blamed for everything. As an empath, you would never treat someone the way you've been treated, so it's difficult to comprehend why a loved one is treating you in this manner. We cannot assist narcissists on the destructive end of the spectrum. They do not care about you or your health. Therefore, as long as you remain silent and permit the abuse to continue, the cycle of gaslighting and placing the blame on others will continue. To prevent getting gaslighted, avoid people that make you uncomfortable and urge you to apologize, over-explain, and defend yourself. Keep your emotions in check when you're surrounded by people who don't appear to care about your well-being, regardless of how often they claim to or try to care. This could indicate that you are anxious or confused around other individuals. The more you must explain, justify, or apologize, even when you know you have done nothing wrong, the more likely you are to be in trouble. Imagine constantly questioning the veracity of your emotions, thoughts, memories, and even your sanity. If yes, this is a significant indication that you have been or are regularly being gaslighted. So, here's the situation. Gaslighting entails deception, manipulation, and plain deception, but the objective is to obtain control. Gaslighting is a technique of emotional and psychological manipulation that can be used to manipulate and alter the emotions and beliefs of others. Misunderstandings and poor communication are possible, but the difficult part is always when they occur. In other words, a pattern with a particular individual or group of individuals is advantageous for the person you suspect of gaslighting you. This is particularly true if you observe that the alleged misunderstanding is frequently referred to as merely another misunderstanding. Consider whether there is somebody in your life who causes you concern or makes you feel the need to apologize. Is it your custom to attribute everything to the issue or conflict that you created? How much do you believe they are attempting to make you and others believe you're insane? You should give it some thought. Long-term emotional abuse that causes you to mistrust yourself and questions your recollections is known as gaslighting. Consider the warning signals that anything is awry. Observe as well if narcissists frequently attribute their issues to others. They like to blame us for all of their issues, errors, and marital blunders. They enjoy playing tricks on us, telling us lies, making fun of us, and putting us down. Their primary objective is to convince others that they are superior to the rest of us. In any relationship, lowering someone's self-worth and self-esteem by making them feel like they're not paying attention or worse, foolish, silly, inadequate, or inferior is detrimental. Those who do so are either cunning or indifferent to others' feelings. The narcissist will attempt to gaslight you throughout the day, but those who are nice, kind, honest, sincerely loving, and empathic will not fall for it. And in the end, the individual who is repeatedly told they are inadequate feels embarrassed. And it's simple to see how this motivates people to strive even harder for the love, attention, acceptance, and approval they've always desired. But none of these are correct. This may make the narcissist feel more in control and strong. Whether or not you have heard of gaslighting or know someone who engages in it, I am here to inform you of the following. This is not the way you must live. No one in your personal or professional life has the right to attempt to exert influence over your emotions or mental health. You are not required to confront it. You have options. No one should be persuaded to believe that their memory or worldview is inaccurate, or that they are insane, incompetent, or insufficient. Even though you have nothing to do with it, they continue to behave similarly to you. In reality, they both lie to and about you. They are all lying, and you are not required to believe them. Be yourself, and allow others to be who they are. I hope this little explanation is helpful. Please share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comments section below. Consider subscribing to our channel and clicking the bell button below the video for future videos. Thank you for your time and consideration.